understanding a little delay. Doctor managed to write all the members of the G20. I had to inform a lot of secure sources because here in Italy, the media rate is inflated and put a lot of data around many fake news, and then also in a very serious and in a sensitive period as preparation for Easter.
Is in a period where, therefore, 80% of Europeans inquiring about internet, obviously then only 20% of the traditional media, especially in Italy, over the 70th place of freedom of information, because they do not trust, obviously they understood that, are not reliable. And then, like I said in the previous video, is this nonsense, this news phony, and these terrorist measures such as banning the mold in the park under the house, so they did lose authority and credibility if it was needed to these politicians and Italian media.
What I can say finally, because in Italy in a month you will go to new elections, because repeat is a government that was not elected by the people now has exacerbated all this exaggeration. After things, the serious gravity of the situation and the serious complaints that you find in my website 10.it Holy Spirit 10 beepworld.it. A unique contribution of the security and prevention of me and my collaborators, the brave, so as to be compared to a sacred figure as touring what I code the system and the language of the Nazis, that I earn titles at national and European level. We told him to get a wraparound glasses like mine which costs €4 and transparent or colored to protect eyes, maximum security amount.
You can also use a mask on top of each other that you can sanitize and disinfect, and maybe put a layer of the medium, more durable fabric that does not pass even the dust, is that it can be sacrificed in turn.
Sanitized. Obviously these gloves you find them thin to free market. Also these sanitized by salification. And then virtually the risk of contracting any bacteria or viruses and practically reduced to zero. You can put a cap for additional hair or in the face to prevent excessive, but we're talking really extreme, even annoying to have to comment from.
Avoid being trained with wellness in the park under the house, and then when there are people who remain half an hour to bring the dog, and then is pure terrorism, because we know that the immune system and all other integrated system is so weakened it without doing the exercises near trees, and especially being in a closed environment, and we know that weaken all systems, including those immune. This is known as we go on our specific argument, therefore a holistic system of prevention and care of the person, and especially with the wellness pine forests with trees, and then with the Stethagod method that I taught you in part.
On G20 protagonists as in the photo and the nations of the world, so I turn saying take much benefit with the news coming from Italian media and by those states that support them. There was a deliberate strategy to blacken is slandering my person. I am additional stress created me and my church, the church in general, keep people away from God. We were then 5 months away, so solid as an oak despite all the attacks and all stalking, all the accusations and slanderous balances like an oak denying all the accusations and slanders. Finding ingenious solutions or intelligent even in economic situations and topics that we did not own core competence.
And tomorrow we catch up the next day to really important issues that is now in the vicinity of the Easter Holy Trinity, and here it is before the Holy Pentecost, the Holy Spirit. This year we have this extraordinary opportunity to unite everybody in these feasts of unison, 5 continents.
To really important issues about our future. The future of humanity is your salvation. Thank with a smile by Steffi.